assess the impact of these events to be very positive because we are at a stage when we need more international cooperation and exchange of information on the latest developments in the field and ecosystem of artificial intelligence. Let me highlight why the international cooperation is of paramount importance at this stage. It is because currently the mainstream media often present AI either as a bad AI or as a savior of everything AI. It's a very simplistic view of artificial intelligence because we need a more prosaic narrative about this technology as a tool, and this can be achieved via international cooperation. So one of the challenges to me is for us to start assuming that artificial intelligence system based on either the induction or the deduction logical framework can ever replace the abductive logical framework which we humans use on daily basis. To put it simply, it's our ability to make informed guesses, such as in detective work, for example. So in detective work, detectives have a certain amount of information and evidence that they gathered, and they are expected to make not a prediction, but form a hypothesis and lead the investigation in a certain direction in order to investigate who was the perpetrator or perpetrators of the crime. And this is, in essence, the abductive logical framework, which at the moment is not embedded in the current AI system. So that to me is a big challenge for general public and policymakers, as well as regulators and legislators, not to fall into a pitfall of assuming that the AI systems are capable of this cognitive task. And the ethical considerations, there are plentiful. To me, one of the main challenges is to steer the development of AI systems in a direction so it does not increase the geopolitical, the geographical inequalities that already exist. Yes. So Slovakia is a participant in a strategic European policy program building a network of sectoral AI testing and experimentation facilities. The four critical sectors that were selected first is healthcare, agriculture, manufacturing, and smart cities. These testing experimentation facilities are physically distributed across the geography of the European Union, and Slovakia is a participant in the healthcare AI testing experimentation facility. So this is one of the strategic policy measures that is very necessary in order to test AI technologies which are not yet certified or standardized in a large-scale real-world environment. And also to produce regulatory learning, and also to help design and create systems such as governmental technology to enable further development and governance of artificial intelligence. So I think there are many differences. But I would like to highlight the UNESCO global standards adopted by the General Assembly in Paris in November 2021, which is the recommendation on the ethics of artificial intelligence. And this recommendation is not legally binding, but it contains two frameworks, the ethical impact assessment framework and the readiness assessment framework. So this is to help assess not just individual companies, but also member states, their readiness for the AI adoption. Throughout the past 5 years, however, I have been working within the international community. I have observed many cultural and also regulatory differences. However, despite encountering these differences, we have during the negotiating process reached a global consensus. So we can see that there is a huge, need for a global consensus, and also this proved the words of John F. Kennedy from his peace speech from 1963 to be true, because in the final analysis, our most common link is that we all inhabit this small planet, and we all breathe the same air, and we cherish our children's future, and we are all mortal. So very positive. So of course it increased the international visibility, and also shows a proactive and constructive approach to international cooperation, and also facilitates international information exchange regarding artificial intelligence, and also it provides the required level of detail to facilitate bona fide cooperation.